Hi, this is Damien, and we're back with Ask Damien. But first, as always, the Spiritual Energy Report. Many of you have been asking me recently, what is this new energy? This summer was so turbulent, and then almost all of a sudden, there was a little bit more calm, a little bit more quiet, a little bit more soft energy, but still a tremendous volume. Many of us have been experiencing a sort of a disorientation, a little bit of like, okay, what do I do now? This is a perfect time to observe what your true purpose is. So, energetically speaking, there's a lot of new birth energy right now. So if you're observing where you're at, where you are, how you feel, and what things are sort of coming into your mind as your true purpose. So what that means is what you've always wanted to be and do. Let's talk about doing for a moment. Some of us are actually changing our careers. Some of us are changing our lifestyles. Some of us are getting rid of that apartment or that house and living somewhere else. Some of us are moving in with each other. Some of us are moving away to be alone for a while. It's very interesting because I love that word alone. All one. It really means I'm all one with myself and my true purpose. So the point is, it's now time for all of us, for each of us, individually and to some degree as a group, to express our true purpose. Express means do it. Express it. Live it. At the same time that many of us are experiencing sort of a disorientation and sort of an urge to really do our thing, old fears are coming up. Now, a lot of fears were coming up in that really intense energy phase, May through end of August. These fears are really more like, where am I now? What am I doing? What do I need to be doing? So this is a time to not forget to take breaks. This is a time to have maybe at least once a day a quiet time, not an hour, but a couple of minutes maybe, where you look inside of yourself. Maybe you take a few notes even. It's also time to remind yourself that you are already worthy. You are already valuable. You are already worthy. You don't need to earn extra points. You don't need to climb that extra mountain. And you don't need to heal everybody or save the world. So I love doing healing sessions. I love the idea of saving the world. But it probably for most of us is not our true purpose for being here. Remember, we're here to experience and to express. Really to be expression of the universe or an expression of source or even an expression of God. So welcome back to Ask Damien. Now we're going to answer a question or two. Today's question comes from a friend and client of mine in Los Angeles, California. She has written to me that she's really happy with almost everything in her life, and at the same time, she's a little bit dissatisfied. Well, here's what I read in her energy. It's time for her to share herself. It's time for her to give, give, give. By the way, I don't mean gifts like money or things. I mean give of herself. All of her knowing, her natural knowing as well as her learned knowing, can be passed on to others now. She can really contribute and become really big. She's going to get broad shoulders doing this. She's going to get big muscles doing this. She will contribute to others now because that's what feels good. What feels really good is to contribute to others. I'm not saying all of us should do this, by the way, but in her case, it's right on time. This is the right time in her life, the right phase of her life, to contribute to others with all this strong energy on the planet this contribution will make a big difference for the people that she's around, the people she spends time with, her partner, maybe even her children. In fact, definitely her children. So, client in Los Angeles, go for it. Contribute big, be generous with everything about you. Give yourself and feel how wonderful that is. Thanks for your question. So I have a really neat client here in Munich where I live, and she asked the following question in a reading session she had with me recently. She asked, Damien, I had cancer several years ago, and I'm really afraid that it will come back, that it will resurge or regrow. What can I do so that I will stay healthy? And I immediately read in her energy, stay happy. And she laughed, which is a good sign if you ask me. So she recently wrote me that she's feeling much better. The cancer hasn't come back, and she is very much happy, but she still has this old fear that it will come back. So what do I read now? So here's what I read now, Munich. I'm going to call her Munich. What I read now, Munich, is keep looking to see if you're happy. I don't mean happy about everything. I don't know if I'm happy when I have to do the dishes or clean the house. But look and see if you're in your day generally happy. Take one moment out of every day, pardon me, maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes, and go inside of yourself and see if you're happy. And if you're not happy, look and see what shows up. It could be an answer, some kind of an insight that comes to you, or it could just be a picture of the person or thing or situation that is causing you to be unhappy or dissatisfied. Because happiness might just be a little bit overrated, but satisfaction, true satisfaction, is really important. At least to you right now, Munich. And you're becoming more and more satisfied. I mean, you look almost like a different person when I look at your energy than the last time we talked or met for a session. So to answer your question specifically, do a happiness check. That means once a day, just check, go inside of yourself, maybe close your eyes, breathe a little bit, and look and see, am I happy? And if not, ask yourself, what's not happy? Maybe it's one of your organs, maybe you're feeling a little bit sick, maybe it's something in your gut, maybe it's something with your partner or with someone else in your life or some other situation. In any case, once you've done that, then bless that. Bless that person, bless that organ or part of your body, bless that situation. And practice that over the next several days and see what happens. Thanks for your question.